people who run the show are essentially crooks.
Well, now you got some way to stop them, don't you?
Yes, sir,
That's
we do.
it.
Yeah.
That's it. The way that we stop this is we go to our friends and our neighbors and to other people that we know, and we say it's important that when you spend your money, that you spend it on products that are made in American factories by American workers.
Mm-hmm. And no corrupt politics.
Yeah.
Sir?
Yeah.
You said the catalog was coming out in our next issue. Is that correct?
We're putting the catalog in the News Reporter, aren't we?
We're putting it.
Yeah.
We're putting one in the News Reporter. But what we're doing is we're putting the complete catalog and a sample into the packet, plus the sales video, plus the instructional materials.
Here's question number 5,000.
Okay.
Is there any way we could buy a catalog off the bookstore?
Oh, we'll give you the catalog.
No, I mean the next month and the next month. Buy it.
Well,
if you take the News Reporter, you'll have it.
Well, we've been taking it now for about 11 years.
Well,
then you'll get it. Then you got it.
Yeah, the News Reporter will have it in it. Okay.
10-4.
Every two.
Here's the problem.
Yeah.
You've got so many people that don't take the News Reporter. You've got so many people that have to work during the day. They can't listen to a Chuck show, to this show, or to the network. You got so many people that really don't pay any attention to the politics. You've got tens of millions of potential consumers out here that once you explain to them why it's important and you're able to give them a better bargain, you can enlist them in saving the country. And they do it by making a conscious choice to buy here rather than to buy from goods made in China or Mexico or elsewhere.
All right.
You're 10-4. You guys
Great.
do a good job.
Yeah,
See you later.
you bet. The address is People's Net. Well, actually, for Project USA, it's Project USA, 3 River Street. That's 3 River Street, White Springs, Florida, 32096. The order lines are very, very busy right now, so I'll give that number to you at the end of the broadcast, and then, of course, they'll be open 24 hours. Okay, short break, short timeout. We'll be back with more. It is a very, very important day. It's the day we decide to take our country back.
And I'm Keith Allen in Tampa. And that was a little flashback from the Telford Hotel where Pat Choate was hosting with Chuck Harder. But I just wanted to give you a little flavor for how cutting edge. It doesn't seem like it was just yesterday, talking about how free trade has damaged other countries, how it's damaged our own country. I mean, this is how relevant the show is and has been through the years. So that was Chuck Harder at his best, and on with noted economist and author Pat Choate, that lives out in Tucson, great friend of the broadcast, and actually just said hello to him today. He's doing well, and I understand he's writing another book, and we know we'll be hearing from him when that book is done. But they take time, and man, does he not write some good books. You should take a look at what he does on Amazon, Dr. Pat Choate, if you don't have any of his books. There's plenty to choose from, but he will certainly give you a great portrait up close and personal on the money trail, the corruption, history, and how we've gotten to where we've gotten. But a real insider into Washington and knows how the politics work. But he makes it easy to understand. It's a fascinating read, anything that he's written. So please go online and get his book. But today, most of all, just from hearing, getting excited about Chuck and what he's done, what he's meant for so many people across the country. If you can go online right now and make a donation for Chuck right now for this iPad that we'd like to get him, forthepeopleshow.com is our website, forthepeopleshow.com. And you can use your bank card, any credit card that you have. It's secure, 100%. We've never had an issue with anybody. We don't see your information. It's done by a national bank out in San Francisco, but it's encrypted 100%. We never see your info. It's just you give your donation, and then it's done. We do see the name of the person that gave it, and that's it, and the amount. And we appreciate it. And we can let Chuck know if you'd like for us to spread it, who it was that gave. We can do that. You can be anonymous. You can put a note when you give if you'd like to do that, or mention maybe who you are. Maybe what Chuck meant to you, and Chuck will be able to read all this stuff too. But we'll be doing a Facebook Live video And even if you don't see it live when we present it to him, you'll be able to watch it on our Facebook page. And you can access that at forthepeopleshow.com or just query For the People Show, because we're at For the People Show on Facebook. So I can't wait to present him this, and it'll be in the world to him. I know. A guy whose mind is still ticking along, and even Pat said today, he said that'll give him wings, so to speak. Pat didn't say that in the exact words, but pretty much this will keep his mind occupied. That's what he said. And I don't want to misquote Dr. Schote, okay? Much smarter than I am. You don't want to misquote a doctor. But could you imagine? And if you know anybody that's been in a nursing home, it can be really tough. And like I say, he just lost his wife a little over a year ago to cancer. Sweet lady. And it was a huge loss to him. So this will bring a lot of joy. And if you want to hear from Chuck, again, I have encouraged him to write a book and get a book out that's current, and it'll be Chuck. We're going to get it out for him, and digitally you'll be able to get a version on Amazon, and we'll make that happen too. But you're going to be a part of that, giving Chuck voice again. By your donation today, we'll be able to hear more from Chuck. Maybe not in the radio form. He did say that he'd be up for an interview here and there from the nursing home. So within the next week or so, 2 weeks, we might hear from Chuck from his bedside and maybe take a few calls. We're trying to get geared up to do that with this new phone service. Been having some gremlins in the system here in the studio with this IP phone that we were trying to save money from, and it's not worked out. It's been a little choppy if you listen to yesterday's interview. So we're getting rid of that and getting a hardwired phone and making sure that that's stable for the interviews, so we have great quality. And see, we didn't even have to get a call from a program director complaining about the quality. We're just going to change it. Yes, we just made that executive decision. But anyway, hope you're having a great day. I hope you're enjoying us reminiscing and for me talking about how, somebody made a difference in my life. But, when you have somebody that's special in your life, you want to do everything you can to help that person. And that's what I'm doing here today on the broadcast, is to raise awareness of Chuck and where he's at right now in life. And, I don't think I would want to end up in a nursing home. However, I would hope that there would be somebody left over in life that would be able to lend a hand and an ear and be willing to drive 4 hours to see him, or 3 hours, whatever it is, to Gainesville and back. It's 2 hours there, 2 hours back, and then 2 hours with him. So, but to hear his stories and to see him is a beautiful thing, and it makes his entire day. But he's there day in and day out, 24 hours a day, staring at the ceiling, he tells me. But let's have him concentrate on the iPad, and it opens up a whole world to him when you're in the bed. He can't get out of the bed. He can't go outside. He can't be wheeled outside. He's in the bed, stationary in the bed. Can you imagine? So that's why this is so important. And that's why, if you excuse me, why I've dedicated a large portion of today's broadcast to talk about this very thing. So from that standpoint, if you could find it within yourself to be able to give something today, I would really appreciate that. Let's see who's out there today at forthepeopleshow.com. You don't have to put a note on there. It could just be anonymous. Say, I just doing this from the goodness of my heart. God bless Chuck. You can go to forthepeopleshow.com. That's our website right now, forthepeopleshow.com. And like I say, this will make a tremendous difference in Chuck's life, and it'll be a huge improvement. I just want to see Chuck feel better about Chuck, if you will. Let's put a smile on his face. I'm going to do what I can. You do what you can, okay? ForThePeopleShow.com. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back live across America.
We'll help you survive this thing called life. We're people is there.
Get ready, get set for 123 Ready TV, the brand new app that everyone's talking about for your PC or Android device that allows you access to most every movie or TV show ever made. Sound incredible? Well, it is, because once you pay $19.99, that's all you pay. Just the movies and TV shows you like without the hassle. The internet streams everything already. What 123 Ready does is it finds them, then delivers them directly to you, commercial-free. There's nothing quite like it, and it's available now at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. And before you buy 123 Ready TV, watch the video and see how simple it is to start watching all those movies and TV shows. If you like movies and TV shows, but don't enjoy paying for all of them, no problem. Just pay $19.99 and start enjoying countless titles and entertaining TV better than anyone. Get your 123 Ready TV for $19.99 at forthepeopleshow.com. Just click on the store page. Some things in life need a little attention. Like a plant. If not watered, it begins to turn brown. But if watered properly, its leaves turn green again. Like a plant, For the People needs watering too. Your thoughtfulness provides sustainability for us to grow and reach our full potential. You see, For the People depends on you to broadcast this program to help inform and educate folks so you can make a difference right where you are. Grab your watering can and join us as we endeavor to make a difference in people's lives each and every day. To donate, go to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Just look for the watering can and water as much as you can. At For the People, our garden is full of opportunities, and planting something allows others to enjoy the benefits. At For the People, our mission is simple. Give you the news that matters with good old-fashioned common sense, mixed with a conservative point of view. Simply log on to our website at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Thanks for your support. And For the People, back on your radio, and I'm your host, Keith Allen. Our website, again, is forthepeopleshow.com. I realize if you're driving somewhere and you're down the road, it'd be a little difficult to give a donation, but whenever you get to a place, a time where you can give, please don't forget Chuck in the nursing home, and this is a nice way to be able to give back to a man who really pioneered good talk radio throughout America and gave his life and his life savings that he inherited from his dad to start the People's Radio Network. But, one of the most patriotic guys that I could ever meet in this country that really started radio careers for so many hosts across the country that studied him, understood him, and branched off to do other things, greatness on radio, because Chuck really pioneered. He was a trailblazer, and I wouldn't be on the radio if it wasn't for him as well. But Chuck, amazingly successful, but he really had something special about him, and we don't want to forget those people just because they're not as good as they used to be and because they've gotten older. And let's have a little respect for our elders. It's a tough thing, man, being in a nursing home. It really is. And it reminds me of so many others that are in nursing homes, and they all have their unique stories. And some people never get visitors. You can look around when you come in, and you could tell they're thinking, I wonder who he's going to visit. And they even will look in to see what's going on and listen into the conversation. And there's a lot of lonely people out there. And, Chuck feels lonely too. And I'm just thinking that this would be a window into the world for him because of his sharp mind and just who Chuck is, that he will get a lot out of it, be able to look at pictures, he'll be able to do research, all in his hand, just be able to click on things and at ease, and it doesn't get hot. You don't have to be a PhD to operate this thing, and it's not going to crash like his laptop's done a million times. This iPad just works. And the new Pro iPad is supposed to be faster and better than ever and bright, so you'll be able to see this thing, and lots of battery power, but you can plug it in. If you don't know what one of these things does or is, you can just go to apple.com and you can click on iPad and you can see the